Reverse the arm. You go up as you go down, shoulders down.
Think about the thousands and thousands of children that she's taught.
She has influenced this whole area so tremendously, and she's so well respected.
When you hear the name Gloria Fenderson Dance,
the epitome of Southern grace is what she is.
Her journey began
5 years old. I started dancing.
Dancing, it seems, is part of her DNA.
I just loved it. I loved it from the time that I started taking dancing with different teachers at the time. And it was part of me. I knew that.
Gloria was born to float across the stage.
She was a beautiful dancer, yes, very graceful.
When she turned 20,
I started teaching in '52.
loving to dance led to a teaching career, a career spanning 61 years.
She has taught grandchildren of children that she's taught.
And while she may have been teaching, she also remained a lifelong student.
I went to New York every summer, and I would study with the masters there in ballet, tap, jazz, everything.
And shared her passion for continuing to learn with her students.
My first trip to New York was actually with Mrs. Dance. She took a group of us when I was 10 years old.
And what stuck over the years with so many she taught.
She loved sharing her talents with her students.
Tara Burgess now owns her own dance studio.
She's always been a part of my life and my journey with dance.
And carries on the tradition she learned from Gloria Dance.
Mrs. Dance always instilled such discipline in us. Her classes were so well structured. She has such high expectations.
By the early 1960s, Gloria Dance made the decision to be the first in the area to integrate her dance studio.
I felt like talent has no color. And talent should be to everyone, open up, to everyone. And I loved every one of my students.
One of her proudest moments as a teacher came during a dance competition.
And they got the highest score ever for ballet training.
Another accomplishment came in 1950 when she was just 18. The then Miss Petersburg
I wore on my bathing suit.
Entered in the Miss Virginia pageant. She looked out and saw her father.
When I won that, he stood up and looked right at me and he said, "That's my baby." And that gives me chills to this day because he was so proud of me.
Just like dance, she took full opportunity of the crown.
What a wonderful education to tour the state and go to all of these places as Miss Virginia.
She was asked to come back in 2000 for the 50th reunion.
We think she's the oldest living Miss Virginia that there is.
Now at 87 and married for 68 years, she remains a rare gem in the hearts of many.
I mean, Mrs. Dance just walks on water. She's so graceful and she's so poised, and she just leads by example.
In 2012, Petersburg City Council declared June 5th to be Gloria Dance Day. They also passed a resolution honoring her many accomplishments. It reads in part, quote, "Mrs. Dance's life demonstrates the characteristics of an outstanding citizen. You won't find anyone who disagrees." That's a look inside Wayne's World. I'm Wayne Koval, CBS 6 News.